Drop me a hello in the comments when you come in. Let me know if you can see me okay, hear me okay, as I continue to try to figure this whole live setup out, or setup, how to figure it out. I am going to go to my channel just so I can see comments, because I do these on my phone, and even with glasses it's hard to read comments. So I am going to be watching the comments on my laptop. See a couple of people in. Let me make sure I got my volume off here so we don't get... Oh, hi, Aaron. Appreciate you coming on. When is your live? Is it tomorrow? I think I saw it was tomorrow. If yours is tomorrow, I'm going to try to be in there. I just got to go figure out what time you're coming on. Somebody's going live tomorrow. I don't know if it's you or not. Yeah, you're doing an interview tomorrow. Okay. Well, I can still be there and watch and leave comments and such. What time? Oh, cooking videos. I was just thinking about what I was going to make for dinner when I got home tonight. Oh, I still don't know. Probably boneless wings. That's probably what we're going to do tonight. So you're going to be on at 6. All right, I got you. I did have something that I learned about early this morning, and anybody who is coming in now, or if you watch later, you may already know this. Aaron, you probably already know. But I was trying to figure out exactly how many hours I still need between now and the deadline. And I didn't realize that there's a delay between the qualified watch hours that you see under your Earn tab and your Analytics tab. So I currently have, like, I think it's 222 hours or something like that. But in the Earn tab, it says I only have 166. So I got to looking at how many views I've had over the last couple of days and that sort of thing. And then I just flat out asked YouTube AI, because my mental math is not that great. I don't like math to begin with. And it did say that come the deadline, it's going to be what it says in your Earn tab, even though it is delayed in getting there. So I've kind of backed to my own personal deadline. I've kind of increased, or brought it up, moved it forward. Anyway, I'm going to try to have my hours at least a week prior to the deadline, and it's simply because of that. The hours, they're only going to count what's showing in your Earn tab. So that's crazy to me. All right, I see 6 people in here. Okay, so if you're just jumping on here, I just wanted to let everybody know that come the deadline, YouTube is only going to count the qualified watch hours that are showing in your earning tab in Analytics. So what you're seeing, your hours that you're seeing in your Analytics tab, is different than what's under Earn. But come the deadline, what's under Earn is what's going to count. I have been very obnoxious in YouTube for the last week, I guess, and especially in the last couple of days. I have been in my Analytics. I have been using YouTube's AI. I've been asking a ton of questions, and just trying to figure out what exactly I need. And I do know, hey, I have a question for you. Is it Cl- I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. Klish? I don't know. Cal Khalil? Khalil? Am I saying that right? Anyway, hi. I hate trying to pronounce people's names and I just end up chopping it up. I'm sorry. Where are you from, Khalil? If I'm saying your name correctly. I enjoy your videos. They're very peaceful and they bring encouragement. And when I feel myself starting to spin, I usually let me go watch some of his playlists real quick or some of his videos. Hi, you guys coming in. I appreciate it. So I have been going live every day this week, Monday through Friday, just to kind of help small creators, keeping each other up to date on where we are and what we need as far as subscribers and watch time. So if you need someone to watch a playlist for you, or if you need some more subs, let us know in the comments. We got you. I currently have 5 people that I am currently watching videos for, and as soon as I wrap up, I'm trying to do one playlist for each person, and that way I can help a little bit of everybody. So if that's something that you want us to do for you, let us know down in the comments, and you guys can go and watch each other's videos and give some comments. Be active. You know, YouTube also looks at interactions in the channels, whether it's good or bad, y'all. Even if somebody leaves a bad comment, just leave it. You know, it shows interaction and interest. So hi to all in the chat. Yes, hello everybody in the chat. Be sure to give this chat, can you give this chat a thumbs up? Yeah, you can. Okay. See, I'm telling you, I'm learning as I go. But check your, and I know I'm repeating myself, but more people have come in. So make sure you check your earns in your earnings tab, what your hours are, because those are the hours that are going to count before the deadline. So if your analytics says, like with me, my analytics says I have like, I don't know, 222 hours, but under the earnings tab, I only have 100 and, well, I think it's up to 170 something hours there. However, when I was questioning the YouTube AI, it also told me that there is a delay time frame, and it may take anywhere from 48 to 72 hours for any new watch time to be counted in your, to reflect in your earns tab. So make sure you have volume on when watching video and look at, yeah, yep. I didn't know the volume counted. What if people are in an area where they can't have the volume on and they just watch the captions? They're not going to count that? That's stupid. Oh well. Make sure you have your volume on. Said hi. Yeah, I'm trying to keep up with the comments. Takes time, but try and watch people's full playlist. That helps. I personally have a playlist called Full. Everything is in there. Yeah, Erin, mine is called Channel Playlist. I try to put all of my videos in there, and then I still have my breakout playlist for certain topics, and I'm still trying to get all of that cleaned up, and keep it going the more I learn. And I've learned a lot. Even it just sitting and asking the YouTube's AI questions, it gets very specific. And I even told it the other day, I said, speak to me like I am 7 years old. And it really broke things down and helped me understand it a little bit better. I have noticed an improvement in my thumbnails and my titles. All of those are scoring really well. It did. Now I had YouTube's AI go through and look at my videos and analyze them to figure out why people were clicking on and then clicking off. And it told me, and y'all, that now it makes complete sense, but it says I wasn't delivering at the beginning. And when I first started doing this, I started kind of like with a hi, hello, how you guys doing? This is my channel, or welcome to my channel, blah, blah, blah. And then I kind of started giving the lead up in the story and gave the final outcome at the end. And it was telling me to put the final outcome at the beginning, and that just didn't make any sense to me. But I didn't have to give the whole thing away. So basically what it's telling me to do is whatever is in my title and my thumbnails, that needs to be at the beginning. And I did that with the video that I posted yesterday or last night. So at the very beginning, I told exactly what the story was about and what the outcome is already. And then I started in with, you know, who this person was, what she was going in for, what happened during the surgery, and then what her husband is doing now that she has passed away. And so now it makes sense to me. Nobody wants to spend 5 or 10 minutes trying to get to the point of the thumbnail that they clicked on. So, oh, you're from Dubai. Okay, I was wondering because I was watching one of your videos last night, and just from the background and the kind of cars and everything, I said, oh, he is not in the US. I wonder where he's at. I have been to Jamaica and I have been to Mexico. That's it. And I hope that when I retire, I get to travel and see more of God's great creation. But now it's Florida. I want to pay it forward and lip with sharing. Yeah, I do too. You know, you do better as a whole if you're supporting each other than you ever do alone. And that's with anything in life, I do believe. Yeah, I just put on the playlist thing, Erin, what I do is I put, I do full playlist, and then I click the continuous button, the one that plays them consecutive, or, you know, one right after the other. And then I can just sit with my earbud in and do my work at work, and I don't have to worry about trying to click on the next one. So that's what I do. And then once I don't hear anything else, then I know it's the end of the playlist. It's all about elevating myself to be a better person. Yeah, I completely understand that. And I don't know how old you are, but I'm 57 and I'm just at a point in life to where I am who I am. You know, I have made a lot of changes, and one of the things that I thought about doing is putting my personal story on my channel at some point, because who I am today is definitely not who I used to be. And a lot of people probably would go, no, that's not who. Yeah. So I've been through a lot. I've seen a lot. And to be where I am now and not 6 foot under, I'm extremely, extremely blessed. And so I do need to take better care of myself. I am trying to be a better person. Definitely not the same person I was 25, 30 years ago, for sure. Pardon me, y'all. I'm still dealing with this whole allergy thing. So, how are you guys doing with your watch time? I've seen a steady increase daily, where I'm not seeing any changes with the subs, but I'm seeing a little bit every day as far as my watch time. It's increasing, and then the number of hours that I need need to accumulate on a daily basis is decreasing. So I was at 24 hours needed every day between now and the deadline. Now I'm at 22 point something hours every day. So I'm seeing an improvement. I currently have had 300 views in the last 48 hours. So, I don't know, y'all. I'm just plugging away at it. I'm trying and helping out those that I can along the way. And that's all any of us can do. But, and y'all heard about the new change that came out. Was it yesterday or the day before? There was another change about the number of views. Or the way that they count the views now. So even if somebody clicks on your thumbnail, as long as one frame plays, it's going to count as a view. But that's going to get confusing to some people, I think. It's not going to help our watch time hours. I honestly don't know why they would do that unless it affects their advertisers. Maybe. It's got to benefit them or they wouldn't be doing it. So I feel like it's starting to look like it. Yeah. I use AI to do mine and my own image. But I am so new at this that as far as creating my own thumbnail, when I first started the channel, I used Canva and I was creating my own thumbnails. And it just wasn't working. And so when I discovered the YouTube AI, it will generate a thumbnail for you. If I don't like it, I still download it and then I upload it into Canva, and you can go use the magic layers or whatever, and then that way you can edit and adjust anything in that thumbnail. So whatever I don't like about the AI thumbnail, I can change it in Canva. And then I save it. So it gives me like a jump start on it. And sometimes their thumbnails are great, and sometimes I'm like, what are you thinking? But they have improved, and my click-through rate has improved since I started doing that. So whatever I was doing on my own just wasn't cutting it. Yeah. That's why I want to retire now. I'm only 57, and here in the U.S., I think we can retire at 62, but I think it's a different age before we can be fully retired and get the Medicare benefits and all, which is just stupid. I mean, by that point, your body's breaking down and you probably can't travel and you probably can't see the world. And so that's one of the reasons why I'm starting YouTube, and it's one of the reasons why I'm going to start another channel to try to drive traffic to my laser engraving business. I'm just tired. I'm tired of getting up at 6 a.m. every morning and going to a job that doesn't utilize my knowledge and my experience. I mean, yes, it's an easy paycheck, okay? But I get up at 6 every morning. I drive 2 miles down the road to the office. Then I sit there and I watch YouTube and I ask YouTube AI questions all day long. And I may actually get 4 or 5 hours worth of work come to me in a week. And to me, that's a waste of my time. I could be so much more productive at home. But what can you do, Magic story that just navigate when you're ready. You'll know when to share. Yeah, I'm praying on it and thinking on it right now. I'm trying to, and that will go on this channel, because eventually this channel will be a personal vlog channel, and I want it to be more than just about nursing. But in order to try to get to the deadline and get grandfathered into the YPP, I'm going to kind of follow the guidelines that I've been given and kind of stick with the nursing medical aspect of it and the stories that people are interested in listening to. So I'm going to keep it medically and nursing focused, at least until then, and then I'm going to break out, and that's when I'll put my personal story up on this channel. And then I'll let you guys know when my Carhart Laser and Lumber channel is up. I've already got it designed. I have the first video recorded. It's not edited yet. But I want to get a couple, at least 2 more videos of a project from start to finish, and then I'll probably publish those, and hopefully that will drive my sales to Etsy. Yeah. Yep. 4 people on. If you haven't said hello, say hello in the comments for me. I'll respond to any questions that anybody has, or if you have a question for someone else in the chat, go for it. So Khalil, are you the one that lost your channel, or yeah, you deleted your channel? Was that you? On accident, of course. Sorry, y'all. I'm looking at the comments. I'm asking questions, and then I try to make sure that I see the responses. So, but anyway, that's something like what I would do. I actually have 2 other channels on my YouTube account that I really wish weren't there, and I'm scared to delete them because I'm afraid it will delete my main channel. Yeah, that's true, Khalil. Yep. Are you still on, Aaron? I watched one of the a live that Aaron was on, and oh hey, so I watched the live with you, and I can't remember the lady's name, but anyway, that was a really good interview. You did really well. I have 2 of my kids, yeah, Amy, that's it. 2 of my kids have social anxiety. My son is actually 31 now, was diagnosed with what used to be known as Asperger's. I think they've taken that away now. But he had such high social anxiety, I had to start homeschooling him. And actually they did the wasn't called homeschool. What was it called? Anyway, they would send a teacher from the school to the house 2 days a week for 2 hours, and it was usually after school hours. And he went from making all D's and F's to making A's and taking honors classes, which was absolutely incredible to me. And now he has his own YouTube channel. He's doing very well for himself, but he's still not a social person. But thank you. I think it's all in the genes. Yeah, my mom's side of the family, the women age pretty well. They don't really have a specific health concern, and my mom seemed to have a little bit of everything. She passed away in February. So she had something going on with her lungs. She had something going on with her kidneys, her heart. It was just this whole thing. My dad's side of the family, the guys don't age so well. So, my dad is 77. No, he just turned 78. I'm sorry. He turned 78 last month. And there's a lot of Alzheimer's and dementia on that side of the family. So, trying to take better care of myself. What time is it now where you are? It is almost noon. It's 11:53 here in Tallahassee. I'm on Eastern Standard Time. So you guys are 8 hours ahead of us, right? Is my mathing? Y'all, I think I'm gonna have to no, don't forget to share updates in your community post tab. Yeah, I've been trying to do that more. As a matter of fact, when I get back to the office, I'm gonna go in and post my new numbers, my new analytics and things like that. And I do have another video that I was going to try to get recorded today before I go back to work. The one I put up yesterday, according to YouTube's AI, it's doing really well. It's doing better than any video that I have posted this early in the game. So it hasn't even been up 48 hours yet, or 24 hours yet, sorry. And so I compared my numbers from yesterday and this morning, and then it suggested going in and doing something a little different with the thumbnail, so I did that this morning. So we'll see what those numbers are tomorrow. Yeah, it was me. That sounds like something I would do. I want to delete these channels so bad just to get them off. And sad to say, you know, with forgetting passwords and what's connected to what email, I'm afraid that if I delete anything, it's going to take more channels with it. And so I'm just kind of leaving them there. They're not hurting anything by being there. So better safe than sorry. But didn't lose the... Yeah, that's true. You knew where to go. Okay, Aaron, I'll see you later. But yeah, Aaron said, I stopped worrying about overly tracking. Yeah, the reason that I'm so hyper focused on it right now is I want to check daily improvements, because if I'm just sitting there spinning my wheels, you know, I'm not going to get anywhere. Because right now, for me, being such a new channel and only 84 subscribers, every minute of every day counts. And I'm trying to really watch to make sure that I'm not going backwards. Even if I'm not moving forward fast enough to make it past the finish line by the deadline, I just want to keep moving forward. If I continue making the same mistakes, then I'm not, you know, nothing is going to improve. So I'm trying to make sure that everything lines up. My thumbnails, my titles, my description, you know, those first 2 sentences in the description, they say are very important. So I'm just trying to watch and make sure that I'm improving every day, even if it's just by a little bit. Okay, my chat disconnected for a minute, but it's back now. All right, well, I think I'm going to go to, my throat is getting very scratchy, and I do still have to try to make at least part of this other video before I go back to work. But I hope you enjoy your Wednesday, or your Wednesday night, wherever you are. And I'm going to continue to watch some playlists. And my mom's the same. She does not look her age, always looks younger. Oh, that's so sweet. But yeah, so I will see you guys on the live tomorrow and Friday. Y'all, this week has been it has been a challenge getting here every day, but I'm committed. I'll be on for the next 2 days, and then next week I think I'm going to start a live schedule for Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just kind of pick those days off the top of my head. But anyway, look for my video later, and I will see you guys tomorrow at 11:30, and I will have an update on my analytics for you. Ah, Texas, there you are. I was just signing off. I was just saying goodbye. Oops, missed it. Oh, you're okay. You're fine. I was just saying that my throat's a little scratchy, and I need to get off, take a rest for a few minutes, and I'm going to try to record at least part of my video that I want to use, that I want to post later tonight. So I've got to get that recorded, and so I can edit it when I get home. But yeah, But anyway, y'all, I will be back here tomorrow at 11:30 with an update on my channel, and I will see you guys there. Bye, y'all.